Hey everybody! So yesterday's video was having some problems. I'm trying to fix it right now. So today I'm doing a video on my phone and I hope it works a little bit better. So like I told you yesterday, we're going to be reading poems this week, next week, and the week after that. So we are going to read poems for 3 weeks together, and we are going to work on a type of figurative language every day. We're also going to fill out the graphic organizer that goes with the poem. And I'm also sharing these poems with you guys so you can go back and look at them yourself. So the figurative language that we talked about yesterday were similes, things that you can compare using the words like or as. So I'm going to give you guys some examples of things in my house because you can do a simile for almost anything. So let's see. I'm going to get this orange, and I'm going to say, this orange is round like a beach ball. I'm comparing the shape of the orange to the shape of a beach ball, okay? Or I could say something like, these bananas are as yellow as the sun. As long as you use the words like or as to compare two things, you're fine. We could also say something like, I have so much fruit over here. These tomatoes are red. They are red like a bright red lollipop. So you can use like or as to compare two things, and you will be following directions. So today in your packet, you're going to do pages 3 and 4. You were supposed to do pages 1 and 2 yesterday. I'm going to go over a couple of examples on page 3. Page 3, you're supposed to write your own similes, and page 4, you're supposed to match similes. So it's fun. But on page 3 where you write your own, I was gonna go over the first 3. So the first one is a kitten. And you guys know how I feel about cats. So I could say something like, a kitten is as annoying as my little sister. So I'm comparing the kitten to my sister. The second one is a book. I could say, a book is interesting like nature, because I find nature to be very interesting. So I'm comparing a book to nature. The third one is a chicken. I could say that a chicken is useful like a pencil, because you can use a pencil all day for many things. And you can use chickens for a lot of things like eggs, or chicken wings, or maybe you just want to go chase one around, or maybe you could use feathers for a pillow. I don't know. But that page is for you guys to create your own similes. And then the next page is mix and match, okay? And remember, you're listening for similes in our poem today. So the poem that I'm going to read you, and I'm also going to send it to you, is called True Friend. Other things that you're listening for when you hear this poem are on your graphic organizer. So one of them is mental image. That means, what are you picturing in your brain when I read this poem to you? You can draw that, okay? And then the next box, if you're looking with me, says rhythm or rhyming words. So usually poems have rhyming words, and it creates sort of a beat, like a song. And we can talk more about that later. So I want you to write down any rhyming words that you might hear or see. And then the next one says, what does this poem make me feel and why? So does it make you feel sad, joyful, excited, angry? And then tell me why. The next one says, how are the lines of the poem organized? And we'll talk about that more later too. But sometimes poems are organized by the number of syllables. Like maybe the first line has 5 syllables in all the words together, and maybe the second line has 5 syllables, and maybe the third has 5 syllables, or maybe every other line rhymes, or maybe 2 lines rhyme and then 2 lines rhyme with a different word. So there's lots of patterns. You're looking for patterns, and I can help you with that later. And then the last one is figurative language, I noticed, with examples. And the only one we've talked about so far are similes. So you are going to record 1 or 2 examples of similes in that box that you found in the poem. Okay? Okay. And you can always replay this video if you get confused. Okay? So I'm going to go to the poem now, and the poem is called True Friend. A friend is like a star that twinkles and glows, or maybe like the ocean that gently flows. A friend is like gold that you should treasure and take care of forever and ever. A friend is like an angel that is there to guide you. A friend is someone you can trust out of a few. A friend is more than 1 in a million. They are 1 in a gazillion. And you, my friend, are very special, and so it is official. So that's your poem today. And you can listen to that as many times as you need to and go through this graphic organizer. Graphic organizers are the papers that we do in our library together, okay? So the graphic organizer, you're going to complete with that poem. Your mental image, what did it make you think of? If it had rhyming words, it did. I'll give you an example. Glows and flows rhyme. So you could write those down. How did it make you feel? It made me feel really warm inside because it made me think about my best friends and it made me think about you guys. How is it organized? If you look closely, you'll see that the first and second line rhyme, the third and fourth rhyme, the fifth and sixth rhyme, the 7th and 8th rhyme, and the 9th and 10th rhyme. So they go by 2s rhyming. And I don't want to give it away. I want you to go and look and figure out which words make the lines rhyme, okay? And then figurative language, I want you to go look at that poem and fill in a couple of similes that you found. Remember, similes have like or as, okay? And then tell me what they are comparing, all right? You could only do one if you want to. And then do pages 3 and 4 of your packet, okay? For similes. Remember, I already gave you a couple of examples for those. So your graphic organizer, your similes pages. My dogs are going crazy over here. They are very awake. The white one is my roommate's. I got a new roommate. His name is Max. He's really goofy. Hi, Max. Do you guys see his little teeth poking out? He's so weird. Hi, buddy. And then the last thing I want you to do, we do writing every day. Okay, we do it every day in class, and you guys are wonderful writers. So the last thing I want you to do, I will make your writing line up with the poems, so it makes it easier. So this poem is about really good friends. So I want you to tell me about one of your really good friends in an opinion writing piece. And in your opinion, give me 3 reasons with examples why that person that you chose is such a great friend. And yes, you can write about more than one friend if you want to, but if you write about more than one friend, then I have to have more than one paper, okay? So anyway, I love you guys very much, and I miss you, and I am trying my best with these videos. We'll see if doing it on my phone is any better than doing it on my computer, okay? So let me know if you have any questions, and we're just gonna keep trying our best. I love you, bye.